friends, welcome to the platform of Darshanik. This is Akshay Kadam. So guys, today on this platform of Darshanik, I am going to discuss with you not a strategy regarding UPSC as such, but I am going to discuss with you one very basic guideline or a very basic tip, okay, that I wanted to give you regarding this preparation. Okay, and so this basic tip, basic guideline that I wanted to give you is about or a mistake that most of the students do, or a kind of orientation, kind of way you need to prepare for this exam. And that simple tip is, guys, that don't prepare for the prelims, prepare for UPSC exam. Okay, because guys, as we know, there are 3 stages: prelims, mains, interview. And when you are preparing for this exam, guys, most of the students, I have seen most of the students that I interact with, where I am taking classes in Delhi or across India, okay, most of the students have only one target from the day they plan for the UPSC or start preparing for the exam, okay, is, okay, to prepare for the prelims exam, to crack the prelims exam. And guys, if you are only preparing for the prelims, and when I will clear prelims, then I will appear for the mains exam, and once I will clear mains, then we'll see for the interview. This is very wrong strategy, very bad approach. Okay, so first you need to prepare for the UPSC exam, not for the prelims exam. This tip that I wanted to discuss with you. Okay, and so guys, as your prelims, mains exam and interview, 3 stages are there. This is one of the very common mistakes that students do. And to many students, I tell them consistently, don't just prepare for the prelim, you have to crack mains also, you just have to crack interview also. And prelim is just a filter, its marks don't get counted. Your mains marks and interview marks get counted. So these 2 are the most important exams. Even if you clear prelim just by getting equal mark to cutoff, doesn't matter you have 30-40 marks above cutoff and someone has 20-30-40 marks above cutoff, it's not going to make a difference, because finally selection is based on mains mark, selection is based on interview mark. And you should be preparing for mains, you should be preparing for the interview throughout. You need to prepare for all the 3 steps. You need to take into account. What I mean by that, most of the whole year when students are doing coaching, okay, they only prepare for the prelims. They means what? They never do the writing practice. Only I have to understand concept and I should be able to solve the MCQs, etc. Yes, that is important. Cracking prelim is also equally important. It is also very tough task. Okay, but what's the point only preparing for the prelims? And another issue is, once students crack the prelims, then they realize their essay is not ready. They don't know how to write a good essay. They haven't done any writing practice. They don't know even how to frame answers to the GS questions. Okay, they haven't prepared their optional well. They haven't done their test series of the optional well. Okay, they just upper se overview the ethics syllabus. They haven't done any answer writing practice of ethics, case study solving for the ethics paper. And once, then 3-4 months, guys, you try, then you give the mains, then you realize what mistakes you have done. Okay, and again, then when you prepare fresh for the next year's prelim, then once I will crack the prelim, then I will improve on those mains ki mistakes. It is very stupid thing to do. Okay, and that's why one of the very important tip, very important strategy is that you should be directly preparing for the exam. Okay, while you are preparing prelim, you should have focus on mains. You should be continuously improving your writing practice, because skills that mains require, guys, that you can't develop in 1 day or 2 days. Skills that interview require, the kind of personality they require, you can't develop in 1 day or 2 days, okay, or in 1 month, 2 month ka preparation mein. It's need a long process, okay, it's a lengthy process. So improving answer writing skill takes at least 4-5 months of consistent practice. Developing one personality type, if you have some issues like anxiety, unable to manage stress, okay, any such issues, then you will need to work on them, okay, for a few months. And that's why, okay, while giving prelims, you should be parallelly preparing for the mains, parallelly preparing for the interview. Okay, बहुत सारे students है that in college days they start thinking about preparing for UPSC exam. Then when you are planning to give UPSC exam from college days, then you should also be thinking not only about prelims, directly about the interview also. Interview में what you will have addition to your resume, okay, what I will be having extra assets other than my competitors. So what extracurricular activity I can think of, hobbies that I can work on, okay, events that I participate, ये जो सारी चीजें हैं, you should be doing that in college days, building up your resume. So when you will go for an interview, you will have a strong resume. Okay, you will have a lot of extracurricular activities, hobbies, many other things, and that's why, guys, while preparing for exam, you should be preparing not from the prelims mains perspective, but you need to prepare from for the interview directly. Okay, and so that way when you prepare the overall, then you will be much better in much better position. And so those students who crack prelims, guys, only have prelims in mind. वो 15,000 में most of the students are not even prepared for the mains at all. Rather, I tell कि prelim में there is a more competition than the mains, because all students prepare for the prelims and they crack the prelims, but hardly, okay, very few students are there who are ready for the mains. Many students have no essay prepared, many students have no ethics prepared, many students have no optional prepared, many students haven't done any answer writing practice, they don't know how to improve, or even they have prepared essay, ethics, optionals, they haven't done any test series, answer writing, feedback, evaluation, all those things, okay, and that's why never study only with the prelims in mind. When you are preparing for prelims, simultaneously think about the main skills required, mains key issues, what challenges students face in mains, and start preparing for those also. Okay, and so when you are preparing for this prelims mains most of the time students crack prelims with very good marks, but they fail to crack the mains because they haven't done writing practice, all those issues surface. Then they realize that mistake, and then they decide कि next attempt they will improve that. And then when they will again go for the next prelims, many arbitrary events can happen. Most of the time students don't clear the prelims next year, though they have prepared for the mains ke exam mein. Yeah, you have given 2 mains exam, realized lot of mistakes, okay, and wanted to improve in third attempt, but you couldn't clear the third prelim. Okay, and such a things, arbitrary things, random things, unexpected things also happen. And that's why once you crack prelim, okay, and when you prepare with that approach, once you crack prelim, you should be already ready for mains, and you should be very swiftly going through mains interview, all the stages. And that's why those students who prepare overall for UPSC exam, not just for the prelims, guys, okay, they always remain. Then that's why in first or second attempt when they clear prelims, why so many students are clearing even mains and interview and getting final post in first, second, third attempts. Okay, one of the major difference in their preparation or planning is that they all, while preparing for prelims, they prepare for the mains. Or those who are preparing for college days, they work on those basic skills that they need to work on, like developing analytical skills, developing CSAT ke liye reasoning skills, analytical skills. They start doing answer writing practice tremendously from college days. Or whenever you are preparing for the prelims, you have joined the coaching, that whole year, okay, you should also be considering or keeping in mind कि 1750 marks का exam is written exam. Okay, so 1750 marks are for written examination. Then guys, the day you join prelims ka coaching या UPSC ka coaching, you have to keep in mind that every day I will do half an hour writing or at least 1 hour ka writing. Okay, 10-15 minutes think about any subject, take any topic. Okay, I will write an essay on topic of mother even, like 10-12 ke students. Because you are beginner, you are just now joined the coaching. Take very simple topics, okay, that are Indian youths lacking patriotism, how India can be Vishwa Guru, my opinion. Very simple, easy topic you take, okay, and then keep on writing. Whatever thoughts come to your mind, doesn't matter they are right, wrong, etc. But start doing the writing practice. So when you are preparing for the prelims, but you keep in mind that whole year of coaching, 1 hour I am going to do the writing daily, automatically you are preparing yourself for the mains well. Okay, then don't forget about the many topics that are there in the mains, okay, and not in the prelims. Then students keep them aside and they invest a lot of energy in history, geography, polity, economics, pure saal bhar, but they forget कि सारे paper are just clubbed into GS 1 or 2 or 3 में, while पूरा essay paper 250 mark का, ethics paper 250 mark का, optional. Okay, most of the students prelims के बाद start doing the optional का coaching itself. Forget about doing test series, practice and all those things. And that's why, okay, such students, guys, then maybe they will crack prelims 5-6 times successively, but they won't be going ahead through mains. okay, through interview, and UPSC is not going to give you any age or any extra point just you cleared prelims, or your selection is not based on prelims at all. It's just a filter, and even if you clear prelims this year, next year whether you will be able to crack prelims again or not, okay, no guarantee. It's very unpredictable. Now many students who have cracked UPSC exam now are holding the post, many toppers also. Even my wife, okay, she is now holding the post, she is in the service, but she wants to give UPSC next year, next prelim. Trust me guys, even she can't guarantee herself that she will be able to crack the prelims. Even जो UPSC के toppers है, okay, they will never say कि next year I go for the prelims, I will be able to crack it. Even they study 6, 7, 8 months, because prelims is bit random. Question can come out of nowhere. Okay, CSAT is also unpredictable. But all these toppers guys, if they go for the mains now, trust me, 90% of these toppers will crack the mains exam, because mains is you can plan very well. Once you know how to write good essay, once you know how to write good answers in ethics, etc., okay, then automatically you will be doing good in mains. So if you have worked on those skills, mains ke skills, you won't be losing those skills. Those skills will be there with you even for the next attempts. Those skills will be there with you even for the you have to write mains again next year. Okay, and that's why. But prelim is unpredictable, so you need to focus on prelims. You have to do a lot of MCQ practice. You need to have very good conceptual understanding of the papers. You have to do test series practices also. You need to identify your weak areas. You need to improve on that. You can't leave any part of the syllabus unstudied, or you can't skip any part of syllabus. So prelim maybe you need to use a lot of strategy. You need to focus on prelims also. But at the same time, guys, don't keep mains aside, don't keep interview aside. When I will crack prelims, I will prepare for mains. When I will crack mains, I will prepare for interview. Okay, वो भी interview की जो preparation है guys, it's a inbuilt process. You need to keep on listening how बहुत सारे YouTube पे toppers के interviews आते हैं. You need to listen to those toppers interview. कि हर दिन you plan कि Sunday I will just listen to the strategies of the toppers. I will just listen to the interviews of the toppers. Okay. On Sunday I will just listen, okay, कि I will go or meet अगर जो UPSC के selected candidates है, आपके friends के friends हो, anyone you know, your relatives who are already in the service post, या आपके relatives के कोई office में boss है who has cracked UPSC IAS IPS के exam, okay, go and meet them, okay, learn from them कि how they prepare, just interact with them. Even that interaction guys, okay, will prepare you for the interview. Now, there was one student of me in Pune, okay, he has cracked exam, already given 1 or 2 interview, but his personality wise, he was a bit anxious or very like stressful personality he had, okay, he used to worry a lot, think about success and everything, and especially he used to fear, because wo jo village setting se aaya tha, he never interacted with the officer. So when I took his mocks, one point I realized that he is very good at his bookish knowledge. He has studied exam for UPSC very well. His command over these technical subjects was very, very strong. Okay, but when it comes to interact with the business people, yeah, people in position of power, or any such people, he was feeling very anxious. He was feeling whether I will make any mistake while speaking with them. They are such a successful people, etc. And that's why, okay, he was facing interview panel with lot of stress. And so I told him then, when I realized this major issue, psychological issue that he has, then I contacted few of my students who are already in service, or my wife's batchmates, etc. Asked them, can you give just 20-50 minutes of your time, and I will send this student. You just meet him, interact with him, and ask him some question, kind of mock trial, but keep it not much formal, like informal setting. Just interact with him, ask him a question, debate and discuss with him. Okay, and I have sent him even many of my relatives in Pune or other places. Okay, they are even in private sector, they are at very good posts, like some MD, chairmen, etc., CEOs of those private companies in real estate, etc. Then even I asked them if you allow that, he is very sincere, very hardworking candidate. And so I requested them, and when I requested, they agreed. And so I asked them, just take his 10-15 minutes of interview. Okay, give him just not interview, but discuss, interact. And in those 1 month, I made him meet with so many people who are already in a good position from private sector से लेके those who are already in crack UPSC exam in service, state के भी जो बहुत सारे seniors है, they have cracked the exam and in service for 10-20 years. Okay, and automatically guys, more he interacted with those people, then he thought that these people are also one like me only. Okay, their background was similar like me, and when he interacted with them, he felt bit confident. If I could talk to them 15-20 minutes, then I will be able to talk with those 5 people in interview panel very confidently. And so this is how guys, that thing won't happen in 1 month or 2 months में. You need to prepare for interview simultaneously. So college days में भी हो, then you should be working how I can build strong resume, participate more in cultural events, some programs like ये जो NCC वगैरह के activities होती है. So you should be continuously preparing for the interview, okay? But just you only stress out and prepare for the prelims, that will be a very bad strategy. And also cracking prelim is not going to give you any reward. You will only remain stuck in the cycle, the prelims after prelims, okay? You have to keep directly interview in mind, final post in mind, mains in mind, and whatever skills required for them, you should be preparing for them simultaneously. Okay, and so remember this basic tip guidance that I wanted to give you. Most of the students make this mistake, and that's why I wanted to discuss this very important tip with you. Especially if you are fresher, then you need to keep this in mind. Okay, and general approach is when you are doing prelims ka preparation, okay, then daily you need to keep in mind कि 1 or 2 hours, okay, I will give for the writing practice, mains के examination, etc. वगैरह, then listening to interviews, etc. So बहुत सारी strategies है, you will get lot of those strategies for mains interview, etc. And you need to keep working on those strategies. Okay, even most of your students, friends who give an interview but they fail to crack, doesn't matter. Go and interact with them. They have that learning experience. Even up reaching the interview. So how, what kind of interview, like interview का setting कैसे होता है? How you reach UPSC? What happened? Which clothes you are wearing? Etc. वहाँ जाने के बाद क्या क्या हुआ? How the setting is? Document verification कैसे हुआ? Medical test कैसे हुआ? Okay. How many people were there? Was there any lady officers? What kind of question they asked you? Okay. Why you think you couldn't get the marks, etc. What you would have done? Tell me what I should work on. Keep on interacting with them also. Okay. Doesn't matter they crack the post or not. Okay. But you can learn from the failures also. Okay. And they will be actually guiding you much better way why they failed. And so doesn't matter you have interview ka call or not. And even if you will get interview ka call after 2 years, but at least you know now, okay, what goes wrong in the interview or generally interview ka setting kaise hota hai, that things won't be new for you. When you will go for the interview, you know, okay, what is going to happen, what to expect, and you will be very well prepared for that post or exam. Okay, and that's why remember guys, don't prepare for a prelims exam, prepare for UPSC exam. Cracking prelim is not the target. And if you have already finished your coaching, like June month tak you have finished your coaching and you are preparing for next year ke June ke May ke prelims exam ke liye, then remember guys, next 4-5 months after June, July, August, September, October, November end tak, 4-5 months, daily, okay, just 1 or 2 hour ka current affair ya history, geography, kuch bhi, GS you have to read, but keep prelims aside. These 4-5 months guys, okay, full day, okay, 3-4 hours only essay, 1 day and remaining day optional, then next day ethics, remaining day optional, then next day essay, remaining day optional, next day ethics, remaining day optional. Okay, so 3 hours of essay or ethics every alternate day and 3-4 hours of optional. आपके 6-7 hours you are invested daily on this, and then आपके remaining hours में GS study, current affair या interview, watching interview online, studying or reading any these books, etc. You focus on that part. या GS का भी mains का static part, like world history, art, architecture, culture. Okay, ये जो सारे syllabus के topics है, social issues वगैरह, that you do. And by November, you should be in very good position, okay, regarding mains. You should have the confidence at least by the November end that if tomorrow I have to write essay, I will get at least 100 marks. If tomorrow I have to write ethics paper, I will get at least 100 marks. If I have to write optional ka paper, I will touch 200 to 25 marks. Okay, and then by the time tomorrow, आपका then November onwards, December, Jan, Feb, March, keep the mains ka everything aside and only full-time focus in the prelims. Okay, और उसमें भी daily lot of current affair practice, MCQ practice. 6 months, it's a huge time, guys. December, January, February, March, April, and May end tak exam. It's a half year, and if you have done your coaching, okay, then 6 months only you have to work on is revision and etc. Okay, and so that is manageable. And once you crack the prelim, okay, trust me, all 15,000 who will crack this prelim with you, okay, 10,000 are not even in the race. They are not even your competitors. Their essay is not prepared, their ethics is not prepared, or they have read essay ethics optional, but they have not done any answer writing practice. You are not like that now. You are in much well better position. और उसी year then आपका finish the mains, go to the interview. Okay, interview में तो still okay very less competition. Okay, you just have to compete out of those 3,000 students. Okay, and if you are managed to reach this stage early in your first, second, third attempt, they will even favor you in the interview little bit, and you will manage to crack. And that's why, guys, UPSC may there will be a next video that I am going to record a video about 30% rule of UPSC, and what I think from my personal experience, guys. Okay, like this 8-9 years of coaching, whatever students I have interacted with. Okay, remember 33% is only your coaching, 33% is your own self-study and hard work, and 33% what matters is the strategies. Okay, and this is one strategy, very important. So don't prepare. Okay, just don't do the hard work, donkey work. Prepare with the strategy, do smart work, work like a horse. Okay, and that's why don't prepare for a prelims exam. Okay, directly prepare for UPSC exam. All 3 stages keep in mind, what they need keep in mind, and what are your weaknesses, understand and start overcoming them from the beginning itself. Okay, so when you will be in the process, okay, once you crack prelim, you should directly make it through the interview. Okay, and so that's basic guideline or strategy that I want to discuss with you. And as I told you guys that essay ethics, and I have recorded one lecture also, essay ethics is very important part of your mains ke exam ka, and scoring 150 is possible. GS 123 kitna bhi giso, okay, crossing 100 is not possible even for the toppers. Very few proper in GS 123 manage to cross 320, 325 ka score. Essay ethics mein but 150, everyone manages 140, 150 range mein. Okay, and that's what these 2 subjects are my strong area that I teach. And so join me on Darshanik by Kadam sir on my Google Play App Store. I already launched essay ethics courses there, which I told you will be one-stop solution for all your essay ethics needs. You don't have to prepare anything else. And also soon I will be also recording topics about social issue which is related to essay ethics also. Separate courses on social issue, world history, and other topics that are important or have significance for mains. Okay, so do stay tuned to this Darshanik app on Google Play App Store, and check out my YouTube channel for other such as strategy-based videos and other content videos that will definitely help you in your exam. And join me on UPSC Ethics for Telegram channel for staying connected to get the regular updates and to download notes and whatever other things that I provide. So thanks for listening, guys, and stay tuned.